Hi guys, happy Wednesday. From the title of this video, it is a title that I have searched for on YouTube and that I never found. So I wanted to be the first one to make this video, and if there's somebody else that has done this video, please let me know in the comments. I would love to get somebody else's perspective on it, but I have personally never found this video on YouTube. You guys know that I'm a mom, and obviously I need my glass of wine every night. Not every night, but every now and then. It's just nice to kind of like calm down, relax. The point of this video is that it is my most frequently asked question. And the question is, how do you do it? How do you create content and you're a mom? And if you've tried it, you probably know that it is pretty hard. People might not think of it as a job or take it too serious, and I've learned to accept it because like the closest people to me are the ones that have trouble understanding what I'm doing. And although it may not make sense right now, it will in the future, and that's why I continue to work hard towards it. So in this video, I really want to kind of break things down a little bit, just kind of share with you guys how I'm a content creator and at the same time I'm a mom. Although some people may think that it's easy being a stay-at-home mom, it really is not. Your job never ends from the moment that your kids wake up until they're asleep. And even when they're asleep, it's when you can get things done around the house, or whether it's doing whatever you love. And for me, it's doing makeup. So that's my free time. That's when I chill, have my glass of wine, and sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys, play with makeup. If you want to know how to be a content creator, a beauty influencer, some type of social media personality, then this is probably going to be the video for you. But it's going to be kind of like a mom type of video because I've had a lot of moms reach out to me asking me how it's possible to do it. So I'm going to explain to you guys how I've done it and different scenarios. So if you're interested in this type of video, then just keep watching.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Okay guys, so I'm pretty proud of this look. I just filmed it, and that's going to be the next video that is going to be here on my channel. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hi, I'm Tracy. Welcome to my channel where I create a lot of beauty videos. I have started doing reviews here on my channel, and I do a lot of eye makeup. I love doing eye tutorials. I feel like I'm slightly getting better at them. I don't know, you be the judge of that. The reason that you are here is because you're a mom and you love makeup, right? And if not, it could apply to you if you just like makeup and you want to be a social media influencer. So the first thing I want to say is you have to have passion for makeup. You have to have a love for makeup. And if you do, you will be very willing to learn more and more and more and more. You're gonna keep learning every single day on how to improve what it is that you want to do here on social media platforms. Nothing that I currently know has been taught to me. It has, well, actually it has, because I've looked it up on YouTube, and if YouTube didn't have it, I Googled it, and if Google didn't have it, I would just sit down and think hard on how I can improve my platforms. My voice is cracking, I need some wine. Damn it, there's fucking flies. I tell Cody, my boyfriend, to freaking keep the doors closed because then mosquitoes start coming in. Most of the beauty influencers that you see that are very successful do not have any kids. I have seen quite a few influencers that have recently became moms, and you definitely see the change of their content. You go from seeing them posting every single day and like you barely see a post a week nowadays. It's definitely difficult when you have younger children that are not in school. When your kids are older and are in school, you have that free time, if you're a stay-at-home mom, to create content. So this portion is going to be for the stay-at-home mom, which is what I am. I hate when I see people shaming stay-at-home moms. I really, really hate it. I'm not gonna go on venting about being a stay-at-home mom. When I first originally started my channel in 2014, I've been on YouTube for 4 years. So my first year, when my son was born, I was making videos and he was a few months old and my daughter was only 2 years old. I had a lot on my hands. So if you're in that boat where your kids are very small and still very like dependent of you, then this part's gonna be for you. What I did back in the day is my son would have his naps. You know, babies like to sleep quite a bit. As soon as he was asleep, my other daughter, I would entertain her with coloring or something that she can do right next to me as I was filming. I would turn on TV or put her in front of a tablet for the time that I was filming, so it would take somewhere from 1 to 2 hours. After I was done filming, I would do everything else that I had to do, whether it was cleaning, laundry, cooking, all of the above. And then when I put my kids to bed at night, then I would go ahead and start to edit. And that was my schedule at the time. Now that my kids are older, my daughter is in school and my son, he's still 3, so he's not in school quite yet. By 8 o'clock every single night, I put them to bed. 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm very punctual with that, and I have got them into a routine where they go to sleep at 8 o'clock even if it's a weekend. And I know that some of you guys have mentioned to me that it's impossible to get your kids to sleep at a certain time, and honestly it felt impossible when I first started to kind of get them into this little routine of going to sleep at a certain time. But once you kind of let them cry it out and accept the fact that they have no choice and you are mom, then that's when they're gonna like start getting into a habit of going to sleep every single night. Let them cry it out. What are they gonna do? So after 8, I go ahead, sit down, get my makeup out, and I start to kind of, in my head, I just start to kind of plan out what it is that I'm gonna be doing. I don't pre-plan anything. I'm somebody that just doesn't do good with a schedule. That's why I just feel like I have to work for myself, because I don't like being told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. I just like working when I want and how I want. You guys probably do see my Instagram where I'm posting every single day, and I'm posting at least 2 to 3 videos per week here on YouTube. In one night, I can film up to 2 to 3 looks, and I try to do that so that I don't take any breaks on Instagram, because Instagram has become so difficult to grow. So as long as you're pushing out content every single day, you're gaining followers every single day. So that's kind of my goal, and if I do slack off, I completely go ghost on all of social media, because if I post when I'm not being consistent, I start to lose followers. Consistency is key to growing on Instagram, and if you want to be here on YouTube, it's also going to take a lot of time, and you have to be pushing out content at least 2 to 3 times a week. So in the morning, whenever I drop off my daughter at school, I go ahead, come back home, and do a little bit of cleaning up, making my bed, or just kind of like cleaning up my place a little. I have my son fed and taken care of to make sure that he doesn't really interrupt me as much, and even if he does, it's okay, because I'm just going to be editing videos. So I edit during the day while my daughter's in school, and my son, I entertain him again with like some coloring, or like I did with my daughter in the past. As you guys see on my Instagram or here on YouTube, I do eye tutorials, so I go ahead and make a little Instagram video of how I do my eyes, and then I go ahead and move on to a face. So with a face, it's a second video, and the third video, sometimes I'm doing my hair. So that's just, you kind of have to be creative on what it is that you're doing. You can also do like lip swatching videos. Just get creative with it and push out content every single day on Instagram. At least try to. Okay, now I want to talk to my working moms, because I have been that working mom. Cody and I have broken up a couple times actually. Cody's my boyfriend, in case you are new here. Hello. During the time that him and I were broken up, I did have to get a full-time job. We moved back from Pennsylvania here to California, and California is just so fucking expensive. It's ridiculous here. So of course, being a single mom, you have to have a place to live. You have to have a car to drive the kids to school, to doctors, to dentist, and all of that shenanigans. So you have to take care of the bills. So you have to get a freaking full-time job. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're a single mom. You can be a working mom with your partner, and you guys are combined income. If you do have a full-time job, which is 40 hours a week, that's what I was doing. So I would have my 9-to-5 job, and when I would get home, I would go ahead and spend some time with my kids. We would eat dinner, and then I would get them ready for bed. And after bed, of course, that was my free time to go ahead and sit down and just create content. And again, I would try to film 2 to 3 looks so that I have content for the next day and the next day. And if you're a single mom and you kind of have like part custody of the kids, sometimes they go with dad, then when they go with dad, that is the perfect time to film content. Unless you're going out with your friends, then you kind of prioritize what's important, your friends or building a brand for yourself. And if you're really passionate about makeup, then you're gonna stay home and you're gonna go ahead and sit down and film videos. It is definitely difficult. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and tell you guys that it's easy to be a working mom and do videos, because after a long day of work, you just kind of want to relax after your kids are put to bed, or even get some sleep because you've had a long day. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable because I've done it. As long as you're filming more than 1 video a night, you're seriously gonna do good, because if you can push out 2 videos, then you have, you know, you just have content for the next few days. You can take some pictures, post some nice pictures. And if you like doing the full face beat for work, then go ahead and take a freaking video of your eye makeup or whatever. Videos do a lot better here on Instagram, and also, well, we can't really do anything for YouTube if you're not filming and talking. But if it's for your Instagram and you're trying to grow your Instagram, videos really do well. And if your makeup looks on point, then go ahead and take a video of how your makeup is looking. And that's definitely going to help you out. Whenever I started making videos, I didn't really second guess myself. I just kind of went for it because I had an opportunity. Again, you guys can check out that video I mentioned in the beginning of this video on why I started my YouTube channel, and you'll kind of get an idea of why. So I just started this channel for fun, and it kind of just inspired me to grow it in a different way. I started this channel strictly for like clothing, and it has become a little makeup channel now. I want to get back into clothing hauls, and I see that happening very soon, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you are into like fashion and how to style. So just don't wait to have the perfect lighting, the perfect camera, and it's just, if you want to do it, you're just gonna do it now. A lot of phones nowadays have really high quality cameras where you can film like how you're doing your makeup, like film your eyeshadow. Just make sure you're in front of a window or something like that. All you have to do is be creative, and you can seriously get far. Be yourself. And I know that it's difficult to sit in front of a camera, because you guys can watch all of my first videos and you guys will see how cringy it was to watch. Like, even looking back at it now, it's like, ugh. You're just sitting in front of a camera talking and getting no reaction. And back in the day, I feel like I tried to do a lot of things perfect, so it's really important that you're being yourself. And I know that it's easier said than done, especially when you're sitting in front of a camera and talking. People are gonna want to watch your channel not because of how perfect you are, it's just because of who you are and how you visualize makeup application, how you explain it. And I don't know, people are just gonna love you for who you are. So be yourself, and it does take time to kind of ease into being comfortable in front of the camera. What you can also do is just take it slow and start by taking pictures of how your makeup is looking. If you're going to work every day, going to school, whatever it is that you're doing, take a picture of how your makeup, always do your makeup, girl. You never know when you're gonna meet Prince Charming. Do your makeup every day, and go ahead, snap a picture, and tag as many brands as you possibly can. Of course, make sure that you're wearing the brand, and sometimes they may acknowledge you. You never know. Also, don't be scared to acknowledge the brand themselves. If you go ahead and tag them and they liked your picture, then go ahead, reach out to them and say, hey, I really like your product and I would really like to showcase more of it on my Instagram or on my YouTube channel. Can I please be added to your PR? I don't know if I would word it like that, but just don't be scared to reach out to a brand and be yourself. I can definitely do another video of affordable lighting, camera, and everything that I used in the beginning, or even now. I feel like everything that I have is very affordable, with the exception of my camera, because that was an investment that was made sometime this year. Actually, it was last year. And some of it this year because I got a new camera lens. I still like to use this one though. This is the one that you guys don't like because it makes little noise when it focuses. There's a lot of things that I've learned about cameras and camera lens and all of this shenanigans. So if you guys want to know a little bit more of the gear that I have, or kind of see like my little beauty space, because I don't have my own beauty room. It's actually on the side of my room, it's inside of my room, and yeah, that's all I've been working with. I've never had my own beauty space. I create my little beauty area in my own bedroom. When I was a working mom, I had it in my garage at one point, and then other times I've just had to set it up every single day, which is so annoying, but it's doable. In this video, I kind of just wanted to share what it is that I do and that has worked for me now and in the past, and yeah. So hopefully this was kind of helpful. I don't know if it was. And if you guys have any questions for me, please let me know down in the comments below. And like I said, if you guys want to see kind of how I created my own little beauty space, let me know down in the comments. I can definitely do like a beauty space tour or like a bedroom tour, because this is like my room. Don't be discouraged to start now. Like, I know there's a lot of, I know it's a very saturated market at the moment, and it's probably gonna get even more saturated, but if it's what you love doing, then just do it. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let fear get in the way. I feel like that's what gets in a lot of people's way. Also, there's probably a lot of negativity surrounding you, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Because I get that till this day, but that's totally fine. If you work hard, anything is possible. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe down below. I also have my latest videos right over here, so you can go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.